Hello everybody. Today we're going to be dealing with a yellow jacket nest. So, if you know anything about yellow jackets, I'm just getting some stuff prepared. If you know anything about yellow jackets, they are mean, very aggressive, and they come at you like stink on dookie, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, they are the biggest a-holes in the stinging bug community, from my experience of working in Indiana. I don't know about other places like down south where they have a bunch of scary stuff, but up here, I don't mess around when it comes to yellow jackets. And these poor folk, they have them in their landscaping, so like between rocks and stuff. So I'm going to take care of them. First and foremost, I'm going to suit up. Got gloves, bee suit right here. I'm not going to let you watch me put that on or take it off. That costs you extra. But we're also going to get a little bulb, a dust applicator filled with tempo dust. Now, the way that tempo dust works, it is a pyrethroid, which is just like a synthetic version of a chemical found in the chrysanthemum flower. Fun fact. And basically what it does, this stuff, is it, gets onto the insect as a dust. I'm using a dust, so duh. And it attacks their nervous system and basically overstimulates their nervous system and causes paralysis and eventually death. And the cool thing about this dust is it leaves a good residual. It's hard to get rid of. It lasts a while, and you can shoot it straight down into the nest because of the long little tube here. And also, it spreads like a virus. It covers some yellow jackets, and then those ones will fly around the nest, move around the nest, I should say, and spread it around to the other ones. So it's a gradual process, but it does kill them all eventually. So I'm going to suit up, show you what we're dealing with. It's not like a huge, infestation or nothing, but it's just a fun little educational opportunity. So, here we go. Quick life hack for aspiring pest control agents out there. If you need to get into a bee suit often like I do, get yourself some slip-on hee-haw cowboy boots. They're wonderful. It's a lot easier than the other steel-toe boots I have that get caught in the sleeve and stuff, and have to tie up and everything. Just get you some slip-ons and offs, have your Piggly Wigglies out in the sun for a little bit, and it just saves you quite a bit of time, honestly. Okay, so here I am, suited up in my lovely bee suit. Trust me, it is necessary, because the thing about yellow jackets, and a lot of stinging insects, this is a fun fact. When one gets you, they hit you with a pheromone that basically is a signal to the rest of the colony, to the nest, that basically will say, hey, this person is attacking our nest, go after them. So when one pricks you, that's a good sign to run, because there could be more after you. They've basically marked you for death. So, that's good to know if you ever have to deal with a nest yourself. But honestly, I don't recommend that you deal with these guys yourself, especially if you don't know if you're allergic to them or not, because, obviously that can be fatal. Call someone. Call a pest control company. Call a local family-owned one, preferably. Don't deal with corporate ones. And have them handle it. It is worth the money. Anyways, I'm standing in front of the nest, so let me show you what we have. Okay, so right by this American flag, the customer was nice enough to mark it for us, so I didn't have to look. You can see there is activity going into and out of it, based off the fact that it is a burrowed underground-ish nest, you know what I mean. And they're small yellow and black critters. They are yellow jackets. So, what we're gonna do, pretty simple. We have our little bulb, our dust applicator, I should say. We're just gonna stick that into where we can see them, and give it a few puffs, and let it work its magic, really. Oop, a few just flew out of my face. Oh boy, they're coming out in a few different holes, actually. So, here we go. So, that's where they're flying into. I can see it kind of well. It's a little difficult for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, but we're gonna let this do the work when I get in there. So, give her a few puffs. There we go. And they have found me. There are a few landing on my shoulders. They're coming in and out of the nest. They're all worked up now. You might see a few fly out that are covered in white. That's the dust, obviously. That's awesome. That means that they're screwed. Now, that dust is going to travel down through the nest via just, floating, since it's dust, and also via affected yellow jackets. So, like I said earlier, it will be spreading kind of like a virus. It's pretty awesome. Here you can see they're all worked up and mad, obviously, about what I just did, vandalizing their home and poisoning it. But hey, no one wants yellow jackets around. They are extremely dangerous animals, or bugs, for anyone that is sensitive to their venom, or kids or anything. They are just aggressive little pricks, really. So, it's just important to always get these things under control before they become a real problem. And this is the time of year, August, where they do become a real problem. As we get closer to fall, they get more aggressive because food is getting more scarce. I'm backing up because they're coming out aggressively. Food gets more scarce, and they just get more aggressive with how they procure resources. So, yeah, there we go. We're just going to let that dust kind of do its thing. I'm going to be hanging out here for a bit in my suit and checking periodically to see how we're doing and just reapplying when necessary. But, yeah, this is just like a quick little educational opportunity.